Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, football fans, as we get a look inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Go, Reed, go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Panther 50, Panther. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Press all 80.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Ready? Alert! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Running left is Robinson. They drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Panther Street! Panther Street!
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Daniels throwing on third. Has him on the quick hitter. On third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Cowboy 80. 50 Bobcats, 50 Bobcats.
Motioning the tight end now. Now Daniels on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Trap 50, trap 50. Cougar 19. Underfront. 60. No.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Pioneers.
Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 13. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And it's a good chunk of yards on that play. 10 of them before he hit that sideline. That moves him ever closer on this 3rd down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter. How many times, Kate, how many times do we sit in these meetings and the coaches will tell us the same thing? We win this game. We win these situations Monday to Saturday. That was awesome. That was short yardage recognition of that run, and they demolished it.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
from the 33 on second down. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Third down, give to Robinson. No one around. He's got space. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made on the play by Dietrich Wise.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Penix working from the gun. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get the game's first points here in the second. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Cool with the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Commanders, nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee. This is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Liking 18.
Daniels from the pistol. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 5. It was Mike Sanders still on that side.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw.
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Looking for Bijan Robinson out of the backfield. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons with a likely punt coming up. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They do go for it. It's Penix. He connects downfield. And they bring him down around the 34. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way. 25 yards there.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
14. Commanders, nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Practice this. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Okay.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Play action now. Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Man in motion here.
65
To the air, 3rd and long. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
Samuel comes in motion left. Daniels on 1st down. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Cup 19. Ready.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 7. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Penix here from the gun. Cut by the open man. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. On first down, here's Penix. Completed over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again, following the sack. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's taken down at the 30. Working quickly here.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Falcons.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Penix. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Koo able to put it through. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Fits it through the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 26, and the Falcons will have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second and 3 now. Another carry for Robinson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That one gains 7. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Completed to his running back. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st and goal, they go option. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Brought down right.
Easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
19 Tiger.
Now Penix off the play action. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Blake London. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. Penix now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. So now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 6.
Play action now with Daniels. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Check. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now Daniels off the play action. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Panther 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Right there. Hurt. Ready.
Play fake here. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep them in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, in this case, you got to finish them. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He puts everything behind this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Daniels took